I played this game before the maps were there in the teleportation menus, and you had to remember the names. I don't miss it. Yeah, let me in. Let me in! Tell us then, Master Alfino. Does Ishgard meet with your expectations? That which I mentioned pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took. Those steps took me past the scars left by the wyverns in Foundation. I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. He's a leprechaun. Did you literally just Google why is Alfino so short? The attack was devastating. The casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Fair enough. Why is Alfino so goddamn short? Because he's a child. Got it. Sir Aymeric has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to end what support I can. There is much to be done, yet, alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you have done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. Hey, Candy. Welcome in. How's your Friday? It's a most generous offer, Master Alfino. There are guests in my home to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. On average, cats spend 2/3 of every day sleeping. Yeah, that checks out. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Master Shade, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself. A man with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Artoriel and Amanalaine in their duties. I beg your pardon? I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues. By the fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station and show Master Shade the respect he deserves. This is the man who slew Gaius von Belser and some half-dozen primals besides. He is not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand boy. You can pardon them their impropriety, Master Shade. I should be much obliged if you could lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks. Fury willing, they may even learn something from you. seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Votamp has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. So he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. It is an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. None of those are mine. Before we start on that, I am going to take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. So basically you can talk to both of them. They're each going to have somewhere to send you. Shall we be off then, old boy? Ah, but where are my manners? I'm Alain de Forton, second son of Count Edmond de Forton. True-born, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking, and you are absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in a society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true, but who could be satisfied with subsisting on a meager allowance, forever overshadowed by his sibling? Not I, old boy, not I. Which is why I need your help, to ensure that this business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's hearts, or better yet, raise me higher in their estimations than Altoel. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we are to aid the good men and women of House Helena. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house, and though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity, poor blighters. As for what precisely we will be doing, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. I need to take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. I usually just grab both of them. They're going to send you to different zones and they're going to split up. But this way, when you're done with one, you can just start on the other. Let us begin anew, Master Shade. I am Sir Altoel de Forton, eldest son of Count Edmond de Forton. You'll forgive me my outburst, I hope. I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. Orchefort has spoken of you often. If you're even half the man he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then. We will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of House Dorandera and Zemael. Are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it? Aye, well, suffice it to say the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture, but we shall speak more of that anon. First, we must need secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables and Foundation. It doesn't matter, you can pick whichever one you want. But we're starting to see new quests. It's been a while. Excuse me, adventure. I would ask a favor of you on behalf of House Photon. My lord is hosting a banquet and requests attendance from the other high houses. Take these invitations and see they are delivered at once. Of course, you will likely not be granted an audience with the lords and ladies of the high houses. Leaving these with the guards will do, but they must be delivered. So, a couple around here. Got a quest over there. Business have you with House Helenal? An invitation to dine with House Photon? My lord would be honored to attend. But I'm afraid he's quite busy at present, what with the breach of Ishgard's defenses and rising heretic activity. Can't rightly say he's too busy, though. That's for him to decide. You have me word this invitation will be delivered. Next one is... Thought I could. Are you? How are you up? Oh, you're like up these steps. Okay. This is the residence of Zemael. If you have no business here, I must ask you to leave. Banquet hosted by House Photon. I see. Oh, it's nothing. It's just... My lord has been tied up with the restoration of Falcon's Nest. Imagine making time to attend will be difficult. Nevertheless, I will see to it he receives the invitation. So, we have one last location to go to. It is way over there. Oh, there is another quest down there. But, right now, I would like to get to there. This is the airship landing. You have to talk to the airship ticketer in order to get sent to the camp. Cloud top, which is this one. Onward and upwards. I'm on a land. You have the look of someone in need of a task. Well, it just so happens I am looking for a helping hand. One of our delivery airships is under repairs and we're in the midst of preparing a test flight. Ensuring a safe flight path is of the utmost importance, and I need someone to take this flight plan to Jean-Aquinal, the Athenaeum Astrologicum. I'd be ever grateful if you could take it to him. Well, he's not too far away. They're like up here. Greetings and welcome to the Athenaeum Astrologicum. Might I ask what drew you here to this place of learning? Ah, a missive from Miss Cleo. Their test flight, I see. And it leaves us pressed for time. The knowledge of the dragon's hunting cycles indicates they will be quite active around this time. I need not tell you what would happen should any of our airships encounter them. That is why our astrologians must interpret the stars for signs of Terranian activity before airships are permitted leave. But delaying this shipment would have grave repercussions. Our only option is to hasten repairs on the airship. I speak with Fromalon at the Sky Seal Manufactory and see if there is aught he can do. It's also where you'd go to unlock the Astrologian class. I want to be over here. Got our last invitation to deliver. Business brings you to Hostarndar. Speak up. At dinner with House Vartan. Whose favor do they aim to gain this time? Not that it concerns you, but House Darndar and Vartan don't exactly see eye to eye. Little wonder they would ask you to deliver this missive. But far be it from me to exacerbate matters. The invitation will be delivered. What my lord does with it is not my concern. Just want to see it. Oh. No, that's the demon chess piece. Ah. Okay, the ones you get early on are not as good as these, so it's gonna be a bit. Okay, talk to the last one. I need to return back to them, but in the meantime, there is a quest down this way. I would like one onion, please. What's this? Looking for a bit of work, are we? I don't look to be one strapped for coin, but I never turn away anyone looking to make an honest skill. Would you mind taking a sack of chocobo fodder down to the Holy Stables and Foundation? The stable master Sevilla is expecting a delivery. Paid me up front, but fear not. That was merely for the fodder. Still delivery charge, and you're welcome to it if you take the fodder down for me. So, oh, right, I have to... The quest Archon. Holy Stables. Okay, so I need to be at the Skysteel Manufactory for a couple of things. I can see things, honest. Okay, so we got a couple of things. Ah, okay. That's the machinist's quest. Hasten repairs of the airship. Easier said than done, my friend. Primarily oversee the production of dragon-slaying weapons such as ballistas and Bertha cannons under orders from House Helena. Magitech utilized in these airships are most certainly not within our regular fields of expertise. It is no simple matter to rush anything. But I suppose if we are to contend with the Horde, it cannot be helped. Tocleo will do what we can. chocobo keep for that. Welcome to the Holy Stables. What can I do for you? Oh, the fodder. Splendid. Choco's in for a treat. We specialize in the breeding and training of cavalry chocobos, so they must have nothing but the very best. I put through an admittedly harsh training regimen, and only a chocobo the finest stock can endure it. That's why my assistant and I... Wait a second, where is my assistant? No doubt he's run off to the light feather proving grounds again. If you be a dear and go get him for me, tell him to expect chocobo fodder for lunch if he doesn't hurry. Still a little bit of light running around. What have I not done that I need to do to unlock you? Ah. Need to... Are those the temple leave meets? I think those are the temple leave quests. Looking for who? Oh, the stableman. He went inside not too long ago. Oh, we got a gladiator pit here too. Interesting barbed wire too. Hello there. Come for a few matches as well, I take it? Have you ever seen anything so exhilarating? There's nothing in this world more majestic than chocobo. Spirited and resilient, with plumage kissed by the golden sun, they are my passion. I long to someday breed the perfect chocobo. Fortunately, I work at the Holy Stables, or I'd never have the opportunity. Won't be working for long if you don't get your ass back there. So he is looking for me? Bugger me with a hay fork. The fodder must have arrived. The matches will have to wait. Thanks for the tip, friend. Is it chocobo jousting? Or is it just, like, chocobo fights? I'll not have this in a dungeon until Stormblood. Good lord. Did I just run past you having a quest before? Take it by your garb, you're not from here, am I right? The sights of our city must be quite the spectacle. It is a place rich with history, a story for every brick that paves our streets, or frames our hearths and homes. There's much to learn of Ishgard, and I suppose I can teach you a thing or two. If you care to listen to this old man's tale, pray meet me at St. Renout's Forum. A couple of quests over there. Ah, you've come to partake of my company, eh? Let me start with the statue which stands before you here. This is Saint Ornette, a dragoon of great renown, said to have wielded Gabolg. According to legend, a dragon slew her beloved, and naught but its blood could atone for what she lost. After much searching, she confronted the beast. That would be the last time she wielded a lance. Upon her exacting her revenge, they say she cast it aside on the ground where the dragon was felled, taking up the cloth in its place. Then on, she devoted her life to uplifting the poor and downtrodden. dare say there has never been a man or woman so selfless as she is in our history. So the Ark of the Humble was constructed, and we should never forget her sacrifices. It's perhaps worth mentioning that we of Ishgard take great pride in the works of masonry adorning our streets. You will come to find figures of great esteem and respect immortalized in some fashion at nearly every turn. Now then, let us move on to St. Valent's farm. I shall await you there. Okay, so that's back over that way. We can go down to the Chocobo stables, turn in that quest. Practically tripped over himself running in here a long ago. Thank you for finding him. He'll have to buckle down if he's serious about becoming a world-renowned breeder. But he's off to a good start having come here. Ishgard is famous for raising chocobos, you know. They've always been the steed of choice on the battlefield. Proving grounds, we found my starry-eyed assistant. Sure they get plenty of practice. Well, I say it's practice, but it also makes a good show for the folks spectating as well. You should see for yourself sometime. Nothing like feathers flying from two chocobos fluttering, almost dancing, back and forth in the arena. You'll quickly come to understand why they call it the Light Feather Proving Grounds. And as long as this stable stands, you can be sure our chocobos will be there. I confess the weather has been more than unkind to our chocobo chicks. We have traditions and a reputation to uphold. So it's